So we have the fireplace frame built, but now we have to figure out how are we gonna finish it off. And I wanna plaster it, which means we've got to put drywall on it first and then apply the plaster. So today we are cutting drywall and we are going to wrap this frame in the drywall. So come along with me as I take on this project. Today we're gonna be wrapping the drywall frame in our sheetrock, which is going to serve as the base for the plaster that we're gonna put on it to make the plastered fireplace of my dreams. So today we're cutting this down. Come along as we do it. I'm not a drywall expert, but we're gonna give it our best shot. So to make sure that we get some straight cuts, I've got a straight edge, seeing my laser level, and we're going to make the mark and then we're gonna cut it. It's a little bit of a puzzle piece because I'm trying to make sure that I get the most out of my cuts with the drywall. And then we're gonna simply put it onto the frame and hopefully it can't be that hard, right? Okay, look at that. It snapped right off, which is great. I layered 2 pieces of sheetrock, which I will not do again. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of want to come from underneath it. Again, not a drywall expert. Just trying my best. It's not the cleanest, but it's okay. I could have snapped it and made it probably a little bit cleaner. That's okay. If I'm being honest, I'm hella proud of myself right now. I cut all that drywall. It took me a second to get kind of in the groove of it, but the pieces are gonna fit perfectly. So just kind of like I put the frame together like a puzzle, I pre-cut all of the drywall and we're gonna just put it on like a puzzle again. As I was cutting everything, I went ahead and labeled like where it was so that I can just stick it all on. Look at this cut. Bam, money. Did it. I'm excited. It's little things. It's little things that's like the win of my day today. I cut that angled piece really good. I got a big old bucket of drywall screws. So I'm gonna attach the drywall using these screws and do this before I gotta pick up preschool in about an hour. So I've got an hour and can probably get these all done in like 15 minutes or so. But I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the mantelpiece. I'm trying to figure out if I should do it all plaster or maybe I'll wrap that in wood. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. I'm glad that I went ahead and pre-measured and pre-cut everything because again, just being able to put it together like a puzzle makes it so much easier. It's a little trickier when you get these pieces that really would be helpful to have an extra hand, but we're gonna just, I don't miss the screw. And you'll see the fireplace insert just pushes right in over it. I have all sorts of things to say about it. And the drywall, everything with drywall just makes things just come to life. This one I cut a little bit short, but that's gonna be okay because I'm rounding the corners, so my corner bead, I'll just cut another little piece and then my corner bead will kind of make up for, I might just cut a little piece, but my corner bead, my corner round will make up for this area that I kind of messed up a little bit. Helpful just to keep your, ooh, not like that. I swear, these nails are not gonna last. I got my big nails taken off, but I still got, yeah, I'm gonna break that, just broke it. Trying to make this edge a little flatter, even though my corner beads will help hide like any imperfections, but I just wanna give it a nice flush surface. So that's why I'm doing that. But it is preschool pickup time, so I've gotta go. I'm gonna have my husband help me lift up this higher piece, and then we will drywall mud it, put on the corner beads, and then we're gonna start doing the plaster. Welcome back. We are doing all the prep work now to get the fireplace ready to mud. I put on all the sheetrock. I'm pretty proud of myself. It came together like a nice puzzle piece. I've now just taped everything off so that I don't get my walls messy or the mantle messy. And we're going to be adding some corner beads so that we can give this fireplace rounded edges. I'm really excited about that. The rest of our house has rounded edges, so making it all uniform is going to be great. It's very simple. I just cut the corner beads. They're these round quarter beads. I bought them at Home Depot. So you see it's got like a very rounded edge. That'll pop on. Let's see how I did with my cuts. See if I did it correctly. Hopefully I did, or I'm going back to Home Depot. Oh, look at that, baby. Perfect fit. So we're just gonna use the spray adhesive to put those on. Need to get a mask while I do that. I tried to nail corner beads in the past and it really didn't go well. So we're just gonna use the spray adhesive and we're gonna get going on that. Let me go grab a mask because that stuff's kind of stinky. I don't wanna inhale it. And we're gonna get started. Again, I'm so glad that I did the time to prep because once I started spraying that adhesive, it of course was going on to some parts of the wall, the mantle. So again, that's why you really want to put that blue tape. Next in the process, we are going to tape the seams of the drywall so that we can put the drywall mud over it. So I'm gonna get started on that. And then hopefully we have time to get the mud on here. There's really not that many places that I have to put it. We'll let those corner rounds, that one corner is giving me a little trouble. I'm gonna have to try to get that a little more flat. I gotta fix that one little side. This is what I got, dust control joint compound. I'm gonna water it down a little bit before I apply it to the drywall. We're gonna apply it in the drywall beds. That's where the two edges meet. So we get a nice smooth finish so we can make a flat surface for the plaster. Somehow, primer for the plaster in transit, the bottom of the bucket split in half. So I just opened the box and we've got quite a mess on our hands. Oh goodness. The whole bottom is just cracked. Ugh. Even though they wrapped it, it's still, oh, just kind of went everywhere. Yikes. And try to salvage as much as we can. Goodness, this is a huge mess. Okay, I'm gonna try to open it upside down. Like the whole bottom is just busted. Oh, the whole side. Look at that. Wow, how much did we lose? Oh man, I hope there's enough to do it now. So this is the primer from Firmalux that they recommend using. Oh, I don't know how to do this without just making an incredible mess. Okay. Put it in my paint caddy here. Yeah, the bucket's shot, so it's really a shame because so much of it opened into the bottom of the box. I'm gonna like get some spoons and scoop it out or just scoop it with my hands. I mean, I'm glad I didn't seep through the box. I've had this thing sitting in my living room. I feel like half of this container has gone out into the bottom of this. So much. Look at these clumps that I'm getting. There's more. We might just be putting the roller into the bottom of this. Is a real big mess, guys. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take out the actual plaster here. Yeah, that's a whole lot. So we're just gonna use our roller and put it right in there, I think is what's gonna happen. Okay, it's now time to apply the plaster. I've plastered one thing before and that was my range hood. In that process, I learned that plastering is really just making it look like it's in a natural pattern, nothing too like straight lines, cross, so very much just flowy, natural movement to give kind of that stone appearance. So I've got my plaster here, the same plaster I used on my range hood, and I'm just gonna cut in from kind of the corner. a little heavy-handed. I ordered 2 gallons of plaster, and this is definitely going to take all 2 gallons. Again, the nice thing about the plaster is it's very, helps with not having, you know, forgiving that drywall not having to be absolutely perfect.